Let me ask you a question. If there's a lot of sorrow and a lot of anxiety in your life, are we believing the right things? And the answer, I'm going to answer that for you. You don't have to answer. The answer for that would be no. He's a God of hope. So this is where, and I think sometimes this is where people trip up. And they go, well, I got a lot of things going on in my life. Well, let me give you, let's do object lesson tonight. Ready? Here's an object lesson. Alan, you don't sound so good. That's correct. That's correct. In fact, people love to tell you, you sound terrible. You sound sick. Are you sick? You look sick. Sound sick. You know, I'm going to look at you now. Honestly, I feel great. But do I sound like my normal smooth golden voice? No. So I would be lying if I looked at you and said, nuh-uh, I sound great. And you go, bless his heart. He is now delusional. He does not sound great. He sounds like a bad version of Barry White. And that's how many of you know Barry White? You know what I'm talking about? How many of you have no idea who Barry White is? Y'all need to Google that, because all right. But now here's the thing. I've told you what I sound like. I've told you what it appears. I have not told you what I believe. And this is sometimes I think where Christians get a little confused. Alan, you don't sound good. No, you're right. But here's what I believe. I believe 1 Peter 2:24. That verse says this. It says, he himself bore our sins in his own body on the tree, that we, having died to sins, might live for righteousness, by whose stripes you were healed. I believe that verse. So I believe, if you ask me, if you come up to me and go, Alan, what are you believing? Now, I believe I've received healing, and I'm getting better every day. Do you see the difference? Alan, you don't sound so good. Right. Alan, what do you believe? I believe I've received healing, and I'm getting better every day. We'll say, well, you don't sound like you're getting better. We're not talking about what I sound like. We're talking about what I believe. And I believe, based on what God said, that by his stripes I am healed, and I'm getting better every day. That's what I believe. This is what I believe. So listen, so here's the thing. You got to ask someone, and we're too accustomed to just calling it exactly like it is. You don't look good. Oh, man, you look horrible. Your marriage looks terrible. Your kids aren't doing too good. You look awful. And oftentimes we're like, yeah. Here's another question. What do you believe about this? What do you believe? You believe your marriage is going to wind up on the rocks? Or do you believe God can help you? I believe the Lord's my helper. I'm going to come through this. Listen, never try to pull away from what someone believes. Say, well, it doesn't look this way. I know it doesn't look this way. If it looked that way, I wouldn't have to believe it.